we had an interesting customer, the first one. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Ivan Patch. I have another con to go to. It is called Popcon and More. It's here in Orlando where I live. Luckily, it's like maybe 10 to 13 minutes away from where I live, so that is perfect. The last time you guys saw me, I had a collective con vlog. It's been a couple of weeks, or a few weeks. Wait, what week is it? It's like 2 weeks or so. Had one show in between, but it really wasn't my show. It was a friend who was at the show, my friend Elaine. She had the show, I went with her. Didn't record that. It will be a one-day event. But, yeah, Popcon and More. They have a couple of cool guests. Dragon Ball Z voice actors, Teen Gohan, Goku as a kid, Super Boo, Kid Boo. I made a couple of things for them. I'm excited to have them. I didn't get to finish everything. There's a couple of voice actors there from One Piece, like Jinbei or Gold Roger. I didn't get a chance to finish that stuff, but because it's here where I live, I might be able to get it done tonight, because today is setup day. So hopefully I can get that done before tomorrow. We shall see. The car is pretty much packed. I have like 2 or 3 things I got to put in the car, but I like to wait because it's also kind of raining right now, so I don't want to walk out there with the rain. I'd rather just wait for it. But I will be leaving soon. Gianna's not coming with me this time. My husband Shane will be with me. So, yeah, I don't know what else to say besides I'll show you guys more as it goes on. Are they? I don't think they are. Are they? Oh my god, no, it moves. No, but it's moving in a really weird pace. So the room is pretty much, you know, I usually have a bunch of stuff here, so it's usually the room is pretty messy here. But, you know, everything's still kind of like in disarray, but most of the stuff is taken out. So I just gotta bring that in the car, and I'll bring this rack here that I might fit, I don't know. But yeah, I also was working on getting rid of these prints because I won't be having these at cons anymore. Oh, it's not focusing. Let's see if I can get it to focus. There you go. So yeah, I won't be bringing these and stuff. I do have to go through the book still to see what is still going to be kept with me or not. But that's a problem for another day. I won't be able to do that today. Maybe I'll be able to do that at the con setting up, but I don't know for sure. I also have to go through the book because I'm going to take a lot of these out now because it's starting to get too full, and people are telling me that they're kind of getting overstimulated and getting, was it option fatigue, or I forget what the word is. They get paralyzed by too many options. So I've started going through this book and taking stuff out. So I still have to kind of figure that out. Maybe I'll do it at the con today during setup. I don't know. I don't know if I'll have time, but because there's a lot of prints in here. So granted, they're all prints for my paintings, but you know, it's kind of time to clean house a little bit. I still have them as online only, the ones I take out, but it's a long process. This is the Gold Roger print I was talking about. I don't know if I'll be able to finish it, but we will find out. I was digging it so far. There's a couple of things I gotta tweak, but yeah, we'll see if I can finish it tonight. I will show you guys if I do, and let you guys know if I don't. So we'll see if I'll be happy or disappointed. Alright guys, we're here. This is where we're loading in from right there. I'm waiting for Shane to bring the car up so we can park here to unload. There's an empty space. Couldn't find the guy at first, but it worked out. Probably, I don't know if you can hear me because the wind's blowing pretty hard and it's muggy as hell. So, yeah. I'll show you guys more in a minute. We're packed up. I didn't show you everything because we had to change things. We had this small space here, and then we realized that someone told us that we were supposed to actually go this way. So now we have all this space to make do with. So I'll show you guys more tomorrow. I don't like that empty space there, but I'll figure it out. It's Saturday morning, day 1. Like I told you guys, it's a little easier for me this time because I live here. so that's cool. It's like 10 minutes away. So I did want to show you guys the Gold Roger print. I finished it last night because we got back. We had to work on deducting some of my 5x7 prints because I don't want to keep the binder anymore. So came up with like a system with that, but I'll let Shane show you the little like thing he made for it. But while he was like kind of like cleaning that up and like making sure it's all like a good system, I finished my Gold Roger print. So this is the Gold Roger print. So because he's gonna be at the con, the voice actor. So I finished that of his very con, which is a little hard to see, and now I realize with that there, but you know. So now that I got that out of the way, I gotta go shave and clean up. Yeah, I do love that we're this close to the con. It's very convenient. So whenever you can get into a local show like this, I would say try it. Unless you know it's bad. But definitely give it a shot because there's no travel expenses and not really any drive time. So that's cool. So, and the people around me have been pretty nice so far, so that's really good too. We didn't really know the layout originally. Like when I showed you guys before, we had our table set up, and then someone told us that we actually were not using all of our space, so we expanded out. Now I feel like I don't have enough stuff to show because I've been taking things away. So we'll see how it goes. I don't know how the show's gonna be. I've never done it before, so we're gonna be optimistic. Hopefully it goes well. The last couple shows have not been the best, and if they have been good, they've only been very average. But yeah, I'll show you guys more later. Just still getting everything together. Got in our last main painting that I forgot to bring yesterday. Well, I couldn't really bring. Okay, it's day one at Popcon and More in Orlando. So we had an interesting customer, the first one. It's a little interesting. She got kind of mad at her son really quickly. I don't know what was going on there. But it's not even an hour yet. It's a little slow, but we know how the first hour goes. I am going to show you the rack of the 5x7s because the binder's gone, okay? So Shane set all this up. So I'm going to show you. Give me a second. So the rack was made because the book is too big, and it was always like a traffic jam at the table, and you know, too many options is not always great, from what some people say, and some other people have said. So I had to like go through the top selling ones, and then some of the ones that are newer that haven't got a chance to see the light of day. But because Shane doesn't know all of them and doesn't know the numbers, and there's no numbers on the rack because they're just sitting there as a la carte style, he made something to help himself know which ones to click on the iPad for inventory purposes. So, you know, I don't know if he wants to explain.
So I made it so that the top row matched the top row on the rack, and it was able to make it easy for setup.
So now, so then whenever he sets it up, he could just look at it and go, oh, well, Sugana goes at the top, and then so forth. So it's all placed properly. I wasn't gonna do all this. This is a lot of work, but it's easy for him. He enjoys this stuff. So. The fire alarm went off, and none of us can tell if it's real or not, and the guy who's running it said to wait. Where's the lights at? Can you see the lights? I saw it's behind me somewhere. I saw a flash. Where? Right there. We don't know what to do. Everyone say, you know, usually they'll say run, leave. But there's been many times where it's been a false alarm. You have to wait for someone to actually tell you to go. So we're waiting. The hotel staff said it's fine. So false alarm, like we assumed, Yay! But just to do a little check-in. Today's not the best. It's a little slow for me. This seems to be more of a vendor pops kind of a thing. Maybe tomorrow will be better. I don't know. But so far it's been a little dry. I didn't show you guys the badge. This is our badge. You know, it has a little, it actually seals like when you bring your phones into a pool or whatever. I don't know why people do that, but either way, it seals. It's the same on the other side, but better than a wristband. I was nervous about that. Yeah, 30 minutes or so left. 34, I think. It is still kind of slow. We had a few sales here or there, which is nice, but nothing huge. I don't have anything else to say because I don't really think much has happened. We've had some nice people to talk to. Some people I met at MegaCon that you've heard our conversation at the MegaCon vlog. It was there. But they were really lovely, but overall it's been kind of slow. Nothing's really improved. Yeah, I don't know what else to say. You have anything to say?
Not really.
Yeah.
Actually, we got more organized. Things are looking pretty. Like all the labels.
He finds that exciting. Or I'm like, okay, yeah, things are more organized. So, I don't know if anyone knows that, but sometimes cons, if you stay at the hotel that the con is at, sometimes I guess they'll let you in for free. This one does. I don't know about all of them though. You have to look into that. Just to tell you guys about some of the stuff that went on. My solo leveling print was pretty popular this weekend, or this Saturday, I mean. And of course, Freerin is, because she's just been popular constantly now. These are my two most popular ones so far. And then people keep freaking out over my two One Piece ones, but then they don't get it. I don't know. I feel like they think it's too much money or something, but so that part's disappointing a little bit. But those are the only information I can give you about the prints this weekend, because they're this Saturday, because it's been kind of slow. But this has been successful, you know, for the most part. So I'm sitting outside of this the Kura Sushi revolving sushi bar, because a friend of ours who was at the con, she left her phone there, or I believe she left it there, so we were trying to find it. But Shane went in with her while I had to park the car. So we're just chilling, waiting to see if she found it. The show was not the best today, but I can get in on more on that later. But this is what my afternoon is like at the moment. We're back from the first day at PopCon and More here in Orlando. I don't usually do this kind of thing, this part, because usually I wait to the end to say how I feel about stuff. But today was just such a kind of a disappointment that I feel like I gotta say. And I had quite a few interactions. Plus I'm home, and because it's not far from me, and my husband went to go get food. So while he's gone, I thought I would just do a little bit about how I feel. Honestly, it's been a real disappointment today. I don't know I mean, I feel like I do know kind of what it is. This show seems to be more of a collectibles kind of show. Pop figures and things like that. And obviously that's not what I got. It's not what I do. But that's not really the thing that's kind of disappointing me the most. I'm getting a lot of people kind of looking at me and questioning why I charge the price that I charge. And to be honest, everyone charges something different for what they value their work and all that. But it's a little disheartening when you say you have a print, 11 by 14 or 11 by 17, depending on the style. You have a print that size and you say it's $20, which is pretty standard, and they kind of look at you like you're insane. Or just be like, oh, okay. Then I have my 8 by 10 prints that are 15, or 1 for 15, 2 for 25. and things like that. And they kind of just look in disbelief that you're gonna charge that. I even had someone tell me that I should lower my price for my printed canvases, even though I've done well before, and everyone seems to tell me it's well priced considering the size and things like that. So I just had a lot of people kind of come at me with weird energy, and I wasn't really prepared for, especially when I see them have something super expensive in their hand. And I'm not judging that super expensive item, but why is that thing valued more than what I'm making? Everyone has a different opinion on that, and I understand. But I just don't need to hear a commentary on why you think I'm overpricing. If you don't want to buy it, you don't want to buy it. It's a little weird. I'm not trying to complain. I'm just explaining what happened and my feelings on it. But it's just a little weird. And unfortunately, I didn't know many people at this show. I did see a couple of people that I've talked to before and saw at MegaCon, and they came by and we talked for a while. And I'm happy my husband can come with me, but for him to be able to come to me and this is the show, it's just a little sad because I could tell he was a little bored. I was getting a little bored. I mean, yeah. So that's what's going on so far. But we still have tomorrow. We still have Sunday. It could always be better. Sunday is usually my good day, and I've said that before, and I know some people don't believe it, but a lot of the times, there's a lot of cons where Sunday's been the day for me, so it can obviously improve. I'm going to go in tomorrow with the positive energy, so, we'll find out. We'll see. I am going to say I'm a little sad, though. I haven't sold one Gold Roger print, and I made Gold Roger for this con because he's here, and I didn't sell one of those, so that's a little sad. But it is what it is. So, but I'll show you guys more later. The positive energy, we'll see how it goes. But yeah, so we have one more day to go. One more. Sunday morning. Oh, my hair is bad. I'm gonna have to put on a hat today. But it's Sunday morning, and Shane and I drove separately. Oh, the light is bad. Give me a second, guys. Okay, so what I was saying, Shane and I drove separately because we realized that not all my stuff's gonna fit in the car on the way back. So, and we live close, so it just makes more sense. So it's day 2, Kon More. We got here. I put my hat on because my hair was bad, like I said before in the last clip. But I got my prints that I ordered that I thought would get next week for my other show. I got them yesterday. So I was able to restock some of these. Some of them are really low, like my Gear 5 Luffy fighting Kaido and stuff. That one was getting pretty low. But yeah, just a nice little happy surprise that came in during the bad day yesterday. So, but I will show you more when the show starts. We have 30 minutes or so. I don't know actually the time. It is, I think, 1:22. No, it's not. It's 1:44 on Sunday. I haven't recorded much because there hasn't been much to record. Not even really any cosplays of that. Oh, except for one, but I couldn't get him. It was a crocodile from One Piece, but he was too far away. So I just made table, and that's not really that great. But I did have a really awesome conversation with a gentleman that we're talking about free run, solo leveling, One Piece. Great conversation. He actually kind of made this day better so far. So there's that. If you haven't watched Free Ren, do. One Piece as well, and Solo Leveling. All three are great. But yeah, I enjoyed that conversation a lot. But that's all I really can boast about right now. I have an Armin and a Levi, which is in that book actually that you were at. Yeah. It's like in the middle somewhere, yeah. I know it's gonna be after Jujutsu Kaisen. So when you go past Jujutsu Kaisen, then you're getting closer to it. Happy birthday. Happy birthday.
Yeah, I did. Actually, I can show you exactly which one I bought. I can tell you exactly which one I bought.
Which one is it? Oh,
yeah. I think I saw you. You were at MegaCon.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, so I definitely bought her. Yeah, I was like, man, why does this look familiar? Came back for round 2.
Yeah, please do, because so far, I'm honest with you, this show has not been the best for me. The Levi one, yeah.
I'll be back. Appreciate it.
Oh, I always hide ducks around. So I usually have 5, but I only found 2. So I don't know where the other ones went. Usually when they find them all, I'll give like a sticker or something like that. I think I only have... Oh wait, no, I'm missing one. Wait, how many did you find? Which one though?
Oh, there's 2 of them.
So, okay, so you don't see a purple one anywhere? Because I had a purple one and I can't find it. I don't know where it went. If you find it, I'll give you a sticker. Thank you.
Are the 2 ducks on that thing?
So there's one duck there, and then I had a purple one somewhere, but I don't see it now, so I don't know what happened to it.
They might have felt happened.
And then when we got here yesterday, I all of a sudden noticed that only 2 of them were there. So I was like, oh, great.
Do you think you put something?
My thing is that of all the things to take, we take a duck. Like, that seems weird, right?
$5 posters, but you're taking.
Yeah, a little teeny duck. For all I know, I probably left it at home. Or no, then again, I put it up though, so I could have done that. I always get more, but. So one really cool thing, the voice actor for Jinbei in One Piece, the dub actor, he came by and kind of gushed over my little cute kid Jinbei sticker from Egghead Island. So that was a plus. I didn't know what else to say because I was like, what do I say? Besides, oh, you're cool, you're awesome. But he also had to run because I noticed it was time for him to go do autographs. But that's a plus so far.
Felt that one?
I just realized that was Frankie right there. Yesterday I told you guys that my friend lost her phone and I helped her go get it back. But for the person I just showed you her booth, the vendor, that's my friend. So I went to visit her, recorded her booth like I just showed you. But because I helped her get her phone back, she gave me this Franosuke, Frankie from One Piece, in Wano, pop. You can see it. Can you see it clearly? I know as it glared. But she gave me that for helping her out. So I'm very appreciative. I didn't need to get it, but she didn't need to give it to me, but I'm happy nonetheless. So, nice. Another thing to up the weekend, to make the weekend a little better than it has been. I sold one of them this weekend. The last one. So I sent Shane to go do B-roll, but for some reason he really hates doing B-roll. It makes him nervous. So we'll see how well he does for doing the transitional shots. He doesn't like it at all. He's like, so we can make fun of his B-roll footage if it's not good, but it's usually fine. We're closing up for the day. It's 4 o'clock. Starting to break down. Other people are doing the same. So I'll give you guys more intel on how I felt about the con in the next coming minutes. It's the next day after PopCon and more. It's been a while since I've recorded this a day after the event. Recently I've been about, 2 weeks to a month behind, but I remembered to do it this time, or prepared for it. So my thoughts, you already got some of my thoughts halfway through the event, and about, I'll have some optimism on Sunday. Let's do this. As I can confirm, Sunday was better than Saturday. Positivity works. It matters. Still was not a great show. It did not turn out well overall. Even though Sunday was an improvement, it did not turn out as well as I would like it to, as well as I needed it to, with the way shows have been going this year. And I feel like I reiterated this my Collective Con video, and I think I did my St. Pete Comic Con. I do think some of the stuff that kind of added on to the issue with this show for me was kind of the placement. I mean, it wasn't a bad spot where I was put. It's just that this show is normally a vendor type of show, a pop show, like the Funko Pops. And I guess they're rebranding and changing it to be more than that. That's why they added the PopCon and more. It's just that a lot of people were already well versed in knowing that this show was normally for that. And they came in with pops already in hand, or the idea of what pops they were going to buy to go get it signed by the voice actors. Because Gold Roger from One Piece was there, and they already had the Gold Roger pop. Some people had their Dragon Ball Z pops for the Dragon Ball Z voice actors that were there, like Kid Goku and Kid Gohan, Majin Buu, or Kid Buu, Super Buu. You know, I made art for that, but it really didn't matter so much because people came in running with their pops already in hand, not even noticing what I had because they were gonna go get it signed. Later in the day, they would realize, hey, oh my God, I didn't see you here. I would have totally got this and got it signed. And as much as I appreciate that, it just sucks that they didn't know because you kind of can't, I think I said this earlier, you kind of can't combat that when they're coming in with what they already have in mind, they're gonna go get signed. So, you know, that really played a big part, I mean, the biggest part of any of my sales. And that's not to say that my print was the best thing to buy to go get it signed. I'm not saying that by any means. Some people had some amazing art that they were getting signed by the voice actors they already had. So I'm not saying, oh, you gotta buy mine because mine's so amazing. It's just that I made these pieces for the show and no one even noticed them because they already had their figures and things in hand. So I did speak to one of the organizers. He came and talked with us and he asked our opinions, and I said how I felt, and I mean, you know, very cordially, because I don't think anything was wrong with the show particularly, especially with the way they're running it. It was ran very easy, very smoothly. It was great, but the separation between artists and vendors wasn't there, and you kind of can't see me when you have towers of pops on this side and then another two on that side in front of you, and you couldn't see me unless you were directly in front of my table, and by then everyone already got what they got. So, you know, a plus for any Orlando local is that it's here, it was in Orlando, and I did like the ticket prices weren't too bad, they weren't too expensive, and there were a lot of families there, and it was nice that people were sweet whenever they did come and talk, and I did love that. And we had a really big space, which is I'm not used to normally. It was a 10 by 10 or 12 by 10. It was quite large, and if I knew that going in, I would have maybe prepared more. But then again, with cons being back to back, I haven't had time to prepare as much as I'd like to, especially when it comes to paintings. But that was really cool. We were able to breathe and not be constricted in some of these tight spaces that some cons like to give you. I mean, I was very happy that Shane could come with me because he doesn't get to go all the time. It just sucks that it wasn't financially so good and chipper, I guess. It was very much us sitting there hoping we would get some people to come talk with us and vibe in general. I did show you guys a gift that I got from a vendor friend of mine that Frankie Pop, which I showed you guys earlier, but I didn't know if you could see it well enough. And the glare is still doing it now as well. But yeah, Frankie from Wano. If you haven't caught up yet, you got to. So I really love this. I didn't need this. I was gonna take her to get her phone anyway. But I do love that. The cherry on top of it all, the show not being as successful as I wanted it to be, was that my wagon got totaled. I know my videos before I showed the wagon was struggling, and it was bound to happen. But with shows only being very average or not the best, I haven't been able to pay for one because all the invoices for other conventions come up and overall living with bills and stuff. So it does not work anymore. We were able to kind of get it to drag everything back at the end of the day, this last day, but I can't use it anymore. I'm gonna have to find another one. Just sucks that the show wasn't the best because I have invoices this week to pay for, so I'm gonna have to figure some stuff out. But yeah, so yeah, I know I keep looking down. It's because I have Kirby sitting here staring at me, and I don't know why I left him right here, but I'm talking to you, talking over this video, and I keep accidentally looking down at him like, who's looking at me? And it's because he's staring at me. So I apologize. I'm paying attention to you all. But either way, yeah, the wagon is done. You know, sometimes when shows aren't the best, when you have this one little thing that happens, especially something that you use all the time that carries all your things. Because I have grid walls, I have giant totes, I have boxes of paintings, and this thing that you use to carry it all, it's gone. It gets you kind of upset. So that wasn't the best part of the con to already a con that wasn't going so well. So in general, you know, the show could have been better, and after speaking with the organizers and giving our feedback, you know, I think they have room to grow, and I think I might try it again, only because I live so close. I will find out. I'll keep in touch with them and see what changes are going to be made. But everyone seemed like they had a great time at the show. Everyone seems like they were enjoying it. A lot of like vendors were there, were really happy. I didn't really get a chance to talk to the other couple artists that I saw, but we were not near each other. We were very all spread out, so I didn't get a chance to really speak with them. So I don't know how their experience was. Okay, if you guys did watch my last video, or last 2 videos, whatever it is, I got some prints signed from some voice actors, and I said I'd put it up. So let me show you. So I mentioned in my video before, or the one before that, that I would get the prints that I made signed from the voice actors. I would hang it up from Brick City. So here is my Gabimaro one that's signed. I had my Chuya one ready from Anime St. Pete, and now I have Yusuke signed as well. So I said I was gonna hang these up in my two last videos, and I didn't do it till now. So I want to show you that I did it. And I'm gonna try to have space for another one down here. There's someone I want to sign a print of mine when I can see them. But yeah, thought I'd show you guys. Not much else to say besides thank you for those who did show up at the convention and that talked with us and anyone who bought stuff. I really appreciate it. My next show will be in Tallahassee. It's literally this coming week. I don't have a break in between the shows right now. It's called FreeCon. And I've never been before. I'm hoping it's good. I don't actually know if it is. I have friends who have been to it. They say it's good for them. But like I said, everyone's experience is always different. I will see. I'm excited. I'm going to record that. So that will most likely be my next video after this. So thank you all for watching. And I hope you continue to do so. My information is down at the bottom with the socials and all that stuff. So yeah.